And one of the things when I'm sitting down and talking with veterans, I often hear them say, banks are so intimidating, I hate them.
Yeah, I mean, it is not uncommon to hear people be intimidated at banks.
My name's Amy Bailiff. I'm a personal financial counselor serving military families in the state of Indiana.
Hi, I'm Ben Juergens, Old National Bank's Director of Financial Empowerment.
Well, I think one of the things that people see is they go in there and sometimes they say, well, you know, I've had problems in the past and I've gotten all these fees.
Yeah, and that is a great question to ask because people still think, you know, a few years ago I was in overdraft of X dollar amount and banks don't even want to take a chance with me anymore. Well, I will tell you that industry has changed significantly.
So tell me, what are some of the reasons that you think a veteran or even just the average citizen should use a bank or a credit union?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I think there's four main reasons. I think number one is cost. You know, if you're relying on alternative services, the average individual will typically spend $1,000 a year in fees just to get checks cashed and pay their bills. So the average person works 40 years in a lifetime, so that equates to around $40,000 in fees. That's item one. I'm thinking you could go on vacation, you could retire a little earlier, buy that car, whatever it might be, but you have the flexibility of taking that money that you would have paid in a fee and stashing it away for something that you want to achieve. Absolutely. Number two, I would say, is safety and security. You know, a lot of people ask, say, well, if you don't rely on a bank or a credit union, where do you put your cash? What are some of the things that you think people might say where they store their cash?
In the freezer.
In the cold hard cash, right?
Cold hard cash.
And number three, I would say convenience. You know, cell phones are in everybody's pocket, it seems, these days. And most of them seem to have a smartphone. Having the convenience to do your banking 24/7 now is a beautiful thing.
I remember when direct deposit first came around, I was hesitant to do direct deposit because I thought, you know, I like taking that check, going to the bank. I know it's there, it's taken care of. But with direct deposit, usually I have access to my money a little quicker, a little easier. So
absolutely,
that is one of those things that has changed in my lifetime. And technology is definitely a good friend when it comes to managing your finances.
And then lastly, I would just say, a lot of individuals are associated with family members that may have had issues with health problems. Example, my wife's grandmother has Alzheimer's, and she has that fear of losing her checking account. Having the ability now to be able to have read-only access to monitor the account, so we're not able to touch her money, but we can still make sure that nobody else is taking money from her.
You can reach me by calling or texting 317-385-2730 to schedule a free and confidential appointment to assess your family's finances.
You can always reach me at 812-461-9280, or you can email me at ben.juergens@oldnational.com. This is where I really stress on having that relationship with your bank. I think it's so important.